as you can kind of see from keeping this roughly on the timeline, various relatives like picked up that I was into that like D&D type stuff and were for a bit getting me games along that nature. I was still kind of like chasing that high Fantasy Star, not really getting there. The next one is kind of an interesting port, I would say. And a game that I really never gave its like fair shake, honestly, at the time. Ultima 3, the port handled by Pony Canyon. Some type of music. So this is interesting because, like, visually, they tried to make it more of a like friendly Japanese RPG sort of thing, as opposed to the actual original graphics of Ultima 3, which are just awful little stick figures. They have this nice little theme song, which is still going. I forgot how good this is, actually. This is a nice little jam. Oh. Maybe not have so much of that in there, but yeah. Anyway, this is a game that I did not give a fair shake to back in the day. And the reason for that is, as one, you know, is being a child, well, we have to spell this weird, aren't I? Sure. As one is being a child and into RPGs and stuff like that, people will get you, like, related stuff to those big games you like. Like books. Books with names like How to Win Nintendo Games. And you want to win at your Nintendo games. This is clearly written by an actual expert who knows what they're doing, and not some weirdo who just doesn't drive with RPGs, right? So of course I'm going to follow the advice in this tome. I forgot how good the race is on Ultima 3. So let me finish the anecdote first here. So yeah, I had this book, and this book had its tips on how to finish Ultima 3, and what the tips are you make a party that is just 2 wizards and 2 clerics, and you wander around, and you use their free cantrip spells to kill everything, which works just fine at level 1. And then, here's the trick. You never level up. You just stay level 1 and grind on start of the game enemies until you have enough experience and money for the rest of the game. Then you quickly level up all at once, take out some pirates, sail directly to the last boss's place, and kill them. In retrospect, I don't think that's very good advice. I probably would have had a lot more fun if I had just, you know, played it on like a game that I'm just, you know, working my way through normally. Also, I like character making. But anyway, yeah, you got some choices in Ultima 3, and one of those choices is what race do you want to be? Do you want to be a human? Do you want to be an elf? Would you like to be a dwarf? Would you like to be a bobbit? Which is totally not the same thing as a hobbit. It's legally distinct. Or would you like to be a fuzzy? Which, you know, these days we just say furry. So let's see, if I do the whole fighter mage thief thing. looks like he's just going and just up here random. Let's have some proper dwarf. Ooh, we got some classes too. We got footer. We got clerk. We got wizard. We got thief. Good old paladin. Burbian. Runger. Alchemist. Druid. Ilsent. Or Lark. I love that the one that they gave a four little letter simple name to is Barb, which is already 4 letters. And yeah, exactly. Sad they didn't have FF2 growing up. Both because it's a great game, because I want to like show people like, no, don't stand there and punch yourself in the face. Just play normally. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lark is Bard. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't have all the strength. Some of the decks. Who needs to think? We're barbarian times. Yeah, we skipped the gender choice in this version, which is a shame, because the genders available in the original, like, Apple II release of Ultima 3 are male, female, and other, and, like, good for you, Ultima 3, in, like, 1983. Like, that is way ahead of the curve. I could have a bunch of non-binary furries in my party. Like, let's freaking go. I can also have a cat butt in front of my monitor. Let's actually go. There you go. So let's see. Sticking with simple names tonight. We got us Barbie the Barbarian. Let's make another one. It's gonna be another, I think, a frontliner. You can be a furry one. I don't know if that's like. Let's have a paladin to balance things out. You got your toughness and your more tempered nature, perhaps. Don't know any of these stuff. I forgot how charming the paladin sprite is. Holy cow. You know, you can be Sparkle. Nasper's pretty good too. So we could get into these weird casters. That's Lark with the harp there, by the way. Or we can do the, like, standard wizard cleric thing, which I might do. Oh, we got druids. Let's wild shape it. Never mind. Actually, you know what? No, screw wizard and cleric, because I've played this game that way before. Let's have a Lark. See what that's all about. I don't know what stats you need. Let's kind of average them out. You were just wearing an oversized t-shirt. It's a look. Let's see. And you can, of course, be Eddie. You can go hide in the corner. And finally, I guess we gotta have a Bobbit, because it's funny to say. Do I go Druid, or do I go Ilsent? Which I'm assuming is Illusionist. I think Druid's the way to go. Which I'm guessing is a Wisdom-based caster, so let's crank that way the hell up. I don't know what to do with the rest of these. That looks pretty cleric for a druid. You should be more at one with nature. You shouldn't be wearing them, so that would be your name. Okay. Now we form our party. By tagging these ones. Just leave those slots open. I remember only having 4 characters in this. Am I wrong? Oh, you want me to hit select for some reason. Okay, sure. So, like, this is another one where, like, again, because I got that terrible advice, I never really properly played. I might have finished it, because, I mean, you can get a little kid to grind forever. But I didn't, like, play it properly. But I did, years later, pick up a collection of, I think, every Ultima game. And I played the first 2. Ultima 1, like, holds up better than you would think. And not by being, like, a well-designed RPG, by just being freaking bonkers. You kind of, like... I'm good. You kind of don't... Like, that Fog of War is really cool for the NES. Like, holy cow, look at that. You fight a little, I think, at the start just to get a little money, but then, like... You don't bother really with leveling up or gearing up. You just find these signposts scattered around the world that will, like... each increase a stat, or one of them will make your weapon better than what it is. Just, like, up to the next weapon on the list of weapons. You can hit these signposts as much as you want. You just can't see them twice in a row. So you just, like, travel the world looking at these signs until all of your stats are maxed out and you have the best weapon, which is, like, a plasma cannon, by the way. And then you get Luke Skywalker's car from Star Wars, the hovering one. And then you need to go back in time to kill a wizard. So you got to get a TARDIS from a princess. Any princess will do. They all have a TARDIS. But first you got to impress them by... I don't have a lot of money here. Do I have, like, starting equipment? Yeah, it's so weirdly adorable. Oh yeah, everybody starts with a dagger and clothes. So basically no. That was another tip, is, like, just make a bunch of burner characters to, like, steal their dagger and clothes for money. Which, like, you can do, but, like, you could also just play the game. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's get, like, a mace for you. And... can't really afford anything for you. A mace is probably also an upgrade for you, actually. What even were you two? Well, you're a druid, so I'm assuming you can't use metal. You might... Okay. What can shoes wear for a weapon? Okay. Well, I guess, you know... Let's all just trade up a little to maces. Oh, I like that. Instead of like nothing, we have hand and skin. It's a way to put it. Flicker. Hey, quit dodging. I'm trying to talk to you. This is Ultima 4, then I would be able to spare a dime, and like it would be a whole thing that I'd have to be giving money to the poor constantly to get my virtues up. But yeah, so like original Ultima is a wild ride. Oh, that's right. Sorry, you can't just get the TARDIS from the princess. You have to impress her first, by like killing a clown to get her out of prison, and then also I guess you just buy it at the store, a space shuttle, so you can go up into space, like you know, this is Richard Gere, that's like his thing, he actually did it in real life. And then once you're in space, you hop into an X-Wing and blow up TIE fighters for a while until you've killed enough of them to impress the princess and borrow her time machine from Doctor Who to go back in time and kill a wizard. And, like, all of this is so wonderfully bonkers. I kind of love it. And, like, there's no grinding. You just, like, max your stats out right away and your weapons. So then you just, you know, chase this wizard around with your plasma cannon until you kill him. And congratulations, you finished Ultima 1. Then Ultima 2 kind of sucked because he got that in his head that, like, ooh, what if, like, enemies try to steal from you? And, oh yeah, it's food is a thing, isn't it? I guess, let's, so I'll buy a little food. Or it's just like buy the HP healing in this one. Do I have a food stat? Oh, no, okay, I just threw that money away then. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, the problem is that, like, Ultima 2 does a lot of auto-saving whenever you're, like, transferring screens. And also, like, everything will steal from you constantly, and they will steal plot items. So they might, like, take the thing that you need to, like, pilot your ship when you stop on this island and go into this cave, and you don't notice, and then you're just soft-locked because you can't get another one, because, you know, they ran off with it when you went into the cave. And then I tried playing the PC version of Ultima 3, and, like, that almost sounds like he's saying go to hell. But yeah, so, like, PC Ultima 3, you got your stick figure party, and, like, I understand at the time it was revolutionary to even have a party and have, like, tactical combat and all this other stuff going on. But, like, it isn't anymore. This is all just very, very bog standard, so it was a bit harder to get into it. And also, like... do you have, like, spells? Oh, you do. You got this one, even. How about, yeah, what you got? Oh, you're a, like, switch hitter. Yeah, there's these early spells that are basically just, like, turn undead and turn not undead. Well, people, like, track experience separately, don't they? Holy cow! Holy cow! Is anyone still alive after that? Yes. Okay, it's MP. Okay. We got the moon phase and other moon phase and like wind direction there. We're actually kind of fine after that, so yeah, okay. You don't have any spells, right? Okay. Oops. You might have. Okay. This is not back out of menu. This is just skip turn. You though might. Yeah. Pretty sure he's undead. So I do understand how, like, this person writing this book got it into their head that, the thing to do is to, just rely on these, like, cantrips that kill things. Because, like, everything at level 1... Oh, there's diagonals for their attacks. Okay, so I shouldn't actually... Thought I was being clever there. Who will get the kill? Okay, is this gonna like horribly explode again? Okay, like screw treasure chest, basically. This is what I'm getting out of this. Limp into town, see if we can get this dealt with before everybody just dies. Kind of a nice ring to that. Can someone deal with this poison that all of us are dying from? Before we, Why is it not list current HP? It's like, is there like a separate status for that? No? Weird. Someone please depoison us. We made the mistake of opening a treasure chest. Twice even. I understand we deserve our fate. Oh, you don't have, like, some kind of anti-poison spell, do you? Maybe? I have a healing spell or something. It's so weird that I can't, like, check how much HP and MP it has, like, at the moment. Well, I guess if we die, we die. And the moral is, like, don't open treasure chests. Just leave it on the floor. Get all your money from selling the equipment off party we're not going to use. Well, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I do need to like give this game, whether it's this version or the PC version, probably this version, honestly, more of a fair shot than I have in the past. I can cast Magic Missile. Take that. Okay, double or nothing, double or nothing. Are they all seriously trapped? Should I be like disarming them first? Hello? Okay, let's... Maybe if I had, like, thieves' tools of some kind. We're already poisoned before. Is climb for stairs only? Oh, ladders, okay. Help, I'm poisoned and my friends are all dead. I do like music here, though. I'm brave. And you can, of course, like, attack people in town, but, like, all these little girls are, like, seriously tough and will just, like, murder you. Am I dead? Afterlife? Oh, what a horrible nightmare. Okay, so not really knowing where the, like, requisite, can you make my people not be dead person is. Might be moving on for now. But, like, this is actually a pretty decent port. It's, like, still visibly an Ultima game, especially when you can, like, totally ruin your life by doing this. Like, what is the AC on this little girl? Oh, okay, well... Congratulations. There will be no repercussions for your actions, surely. You definitely won't get, like, ganged up on by a giant hit squad for doing things. Smack a little girl with a club. All dead again. Now the question is, do they remember my crime when I get back up? And did Lord British do this little girl a solid? No hard feelings, right? Okay, I will. Yeah, that's the NES port of Ultima 3. It's a decent, solid port, honestly, of a game that was pretty ambitious for the time. But again, I didn't really appreciate it as a small child because I read a terrible book of bad advice. Anyway. After that, it was kind of bone dry on the RPG front. And back to just like, here are random things that someone thought looked cool in the game store. Whether or not this was actually true. And of course, all along I was also like renting a bunch of stuff and playing like all the standard classics. This is just, again, this is what I actually owned. And next up on that list would be, in no particular order, these two games. Extract all. Extract all. And these ones are a little weird. One of these I think I played previously on Halloween, but whatever, getting more of it. Yeah. The Ultima 1 holds up weirdly well. Ultima 2 is kind of painful. 3, I respect it, and I respect the hell of the fact everybody can be a non-binary furry. But like, it's a little hard to play today, just because like everything it does is stuff that everybody else wouldn't have to do. So, Monster Party is interesting for a number of reasons. One of them being it is a very Japanese game that was only released in the US. And, like, the planned Japanese release that was, like, scrapped was a lot more on the nose about all the references. Also, this whole intro is, like, always struck me as weird. Like, even when I first saw it, like, his eyes became moist. Big gargoyle comes up in the sky. Oh, what's up? He just, like, grabs the first person he sees, huh? None of this makes any sense. Going all Birdie and Mighty on him. I do like that it respects its own lore enough, though, that like the little kid with the baseball bat like does way more damage than the like gargoyle thing. And like this game has a look. It's a really deranged look, and I'm surprised like more people don't like steal it. Especially people like making their weird like this has such like copy pasta vibe, you know? I found this NES game. It seemed normal at first, but there were like weird smiley faces on everything. And skulls and blood and all the text. And then I got halfway through the first level and it got like even freakier and more cursed. And then I fought a 3-piece tempura platter. I'm also surprised it isn't like a speedrun game because like I'm doing badly at it here, but the combat in this is actually very technical. Like you can, when you know what you're doing with this bat, like returning projectiles does absurd damage, and you can control the angle surprisingly well. I can also just like walk up there and, you know, wail on this pitcher plant that is definitely not a reference to a wonderful movie. But that's just like the sweet spot right there. I remember taking songs on before. But yeah, like the basic deal with Monster Party is like we got a bunch of weird parodies of horror adjacent things. I'm just gonna get in there. You got about 3 boss fights per level, and then you just kind of move on after getting a key. You can fly and gargoyle before him to shoot, and, which is pretty convenient. Like these take like 5 shots or like 1 swing of the bat. So, you know, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did play this once on like a Halloween stream years ago, just for a bit. About to run out of that. Like so this thing. What does it look like to you? It's kind of a Rorschach test of a yeah, let's say boss. This is how a boss fight goes. You go in there and they say, "Sorry, I'm dead," and just lie there because they're dead. The little fly buzzing around them. So as a little girl, I thought this was a spider that was just like dead here and like oozing. Most people, I think, also thought that. It's actually this weird toy that was available in Japan where it's like this dinosaur thing with its tongue hanging out and this weird like spine down its stomach and then this like bloated belly that's like bulging out and is like a balloon. This existed for some reason and is a quote boss unquote in this game. That does kind of like fighting a boss, by the way, going in there. It's just this dead dinosaur thing like rotting. Like what the hell? And we have these like electrified, you know, like tough kids from school. And then we pass this, and then this happens. And now it's like extra copy pasta mode. Won't go back if I go to the left either. It's just like this now. Walking eye. Yeah, they also like, well, I want to say it redrew a bunch of sprites from the original version, but there was no original version, it just didn't come out in Japan. Yeah, there really is no audience for Monster Party, although I do like that gradient in the sky there. It's just a game that was made by people who felt like making it for audiences who were mostly just very confused. You have a very, very long HP bar that starts out kind of empty. Right, those hands hurt if you stand on them. You can kind of, like, grind for health pickups. Also, I forgot to show off crawling in this game, which is just delightful, frankly. This was them? Okay, yeah. Human, like, has a weird track record. But this is, like... To this day, this is one of the weirdest games I've ever played. And I mean, it's I see that, but I mean, it's mostly just a pretty standard, like, 8-level platformer. Just aesthetically, what the hell? Noon's, I think it's weird too that you have like the highly technical like ricochet shot thing in mark form, but like you can also just wail on things and works out pretty okay. Oh, she's firing little like Tsukinokos. Also, it's always interesting when you have, like, the sprite artists who don't understand that, like, no, these are the maximum limitations on how big the image can be. You don't have to fill the box. You just can't go outside of it. FF4 has a lot of that going on. I'm not quite sure what the alligator was shooting at me. But the xenomorph egg is firing bubbles, so that's something. So much of this game is just like go in every door, find the 3 that happen to have the boss in them, or just memorize the game. It gets like very amazing towards the end though. Okay, that's a good comparison. Watch how quickly this egg goes down now. I mean, it still takes a bit, but like... Like there's an HP sponge. So that was a like lousy hitbox on that bat. But even though like you do less damage like this, like I don't. Did you really need that little kid's help? Because you seem to have this covered, honestly. Now if we can like way up there. So we got the telepods from the fly. And then we just have this tempura platter and like screw like safe places to stand, just you know. You gotta jump up to hit the thing that was the same speed as you. You can't jump past it. You can maybe sneak under it, but like, I don't know. But if you're jumping, you can just kind of like get your weapons stuck in there and just get like 20 hits at once, so that's something. I mean, it's not that you just like do contact damage, it's like you can attack in midair after a hit as a 0 frame thing, so it's just like as fast as you can hit the button. And that's just what you do, because like there's no strategy to that fight. Is the alligator like throwing its tail? Is that what's going on there? Also, very good face. So here again, I'm just gonna go until I die, which shouldn't be long. With having 2 HP and all. And if I recall, this game does not have continues or lives. You just one and done. The lack of music in the solo basically is very odd, though. Oh no, it's the haunted well that fires dinner place. Okay, there are continues. That's fine. Now it's just like watch some bosses parade by for a little bit. Including this spider that is later in the game. Not to be confused with the dead dinosaur that people make for a spider. But yeah, this was a thing that I owned, and again, like, as was the style at the time, you just play the games that you have, because, you know, like, we're several years into my owning the NES here, and I haven't been hiding other stuff that I have on the side. It was just like, I'd rent a lot, but, yeah, this is the stuff that I owned and had access to all the time. I don't think I ever finished Monster Party. I've gotten very far into it. And I distinctly recall there's this one boss that I was stuck on for the longest time because it has infinite HP and you literally can't kill it. And the trick is you just stand there and you watch it do this little dance routine for 2 minutes while hitting no inputs. And one of my cousins was around, and I'm like, I'd been stuck on this boss for the longest time, and had to like leave the room to like go to the bathroom or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put the controller down. Like, if anything happens here, let me know. And then I come back, and the boss is dead. I'm like, what did you do? And she's like, I didn't do anything. Well, you must have done something. No, it just died. And it's like, oh, okay. But that's that oddity.